Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Mock Hour. I am your host, filling in for King John Brick, His Majesty. He has appointed me, his scientific advisor, Professor Goat, to take over for him. I am joined by Bricks Mania and Brick Warfare. We also have Exo here. Welcome to the stream, Exo.
Welcome. Welcome, mate.
Okay, let's proceed. Here, we're going to start with our feature My Mock, but in the end, in addition to our usual segment, we are also going to do a segment I like to call Roast My Mock, in which I offer you some constructive criticism over the models you've created. Over here, let's review our comments first real quick. All right. Okay, we have one comment here. Goat, I like your minifig. Can I buy it? No, it's mine. However, I can tell you how to get the parts. And I will post the ingredients to build the goat minifigure in the minifig tab of the Discord after the stream.
That's how you say your name. I thought it was Gati.
Nope, it is pronounced goat.
Okay.
All right, any other interesting comments before we proceed to the main course?
Nice goggles.
How's everyone doing today? Any projects being working on? Well, I have been working on very important scientific research. What about you guys? Any input on projects you guys have been working on? Any Lego projects, video projects?
Does making a comic count?
Of course. All right. Goat, you need to understand that I'm the person who bought the Red Bandit. Shame on you. I'm doing a contest for World War II guns in Lego guns. Very nice. All right, let's move on. Over here, we have our first model from Governor Aries, a Lego diorama. This is a very nice little model. It's a sort of a vignette style. I like the mix of the earth tone colors. We have some dirt, sand. I noticed there's a little bit of a knockoff piece over there on the bottom right. It's a slightly different texture. But overall, this is a very interesting mock. What is the back supposed to represent? Mountains?
Probably mountains. Oh yeah, with the snow and stuff.
Yes, that is my theory. It's a nice attempt at depth. If there was a little bit more variation in the height, that would be sold much better. But I really like this, and I want to see more vignettes. Got some more perspectives here. He has a little backpack using the tooth element. That's very clever. And a little scorpion and some different styles. Using the, I believe this torso debuted in 2008 with the palm trees. Okay, we have a comment that says he's not goat. It sounds like goat, but it is spelled G-O-D-T. Okay.
Mountain goat.
Next we have, yes, it is. Sounds like that. You don't need to rub it in. Okay. Microscale floating islands. Now this is absolutely phenomenal. I love microscale, and this is a absolutely astonishingly beautiful little microscale model. Using different transparent elements to fill things in. I like how you use the transparent clear to represent air and transparent light blue to represent water flowing out from that temple. I am very curious about how all of this, about the story behind this area. Is that little ship down there supposed to go up there, or is it just inaccessible? What's the story here? I'm very curious.
I like the waterfall type thing.
Yes, the waterfall especially, that's the highlight of this model, I'd say. The use of the inverse slopes and the snot techniques, it's very clever. All right, next we have a car model. Fits very well into the city theme. Okay. Looks like it has little panel pieces, so it can easily accommodate a minifigure. This is a very nice car design. Very simple and straightforward.
It was kind of small to me, but
Sorry?
What was it? Exo's mic can get distorted sometimes.
Yeah. If it gets too bad, you can just mute yourself. Looks like Nerf Boy is joining our stream. I apologize for not noticing you sooner. Hello, Nerf Boy. Welcome.
Hello there. It's actually my bad because I just saw the message you sent me in DMs.
Yes.
Hey, Nerf Boy.
Too busy making my own freaking Sprite.
Sorry, your audio's cutting out just a little bit.
I know. I have my headphones on again.
All right, so we have a comment. How many fish can we fit in the car? That is a very interesting. This is a very important scientific question. We have to put everything else on hold to answer this question.
I think 5.
I'd say about 12. I think we could fit at least 10.
20. That's my guess.
Yeah,
You shove it all in. Well, considering the atmospheric disturbances and the gravity level in the car, I'm saying about 15.
That is a very.
Also, just the pressure.
I need to see your research on that. That's a very interesting. Governor Aries, Governor Aries, if you could get back to us on that, this is very important information. Okay. Next, we have another car, Pegasus Infernus Classic from GTA 5. I've never personally played the GTA games, so I have no real experience. Have any of you played this game? Did any of you recognize
it?
Sorry?
I only know San Andreas, honestly, and a bit of Free.
All right. Yeah. So nobody knows nobody knows this car?
I don't play GTA, so I also don't play GTA, no.
Looks more like the one polygon card that I've seen on the internet. Still not sure where it came from.
Okay. Well, I very much like the shaping on this car, how it has the smooth front and it goes all the way over to the back and it flows very nicely from the windscreen all the way to the tail. Very nice design, and it's a very unique use of the launch piece over here. This is used in various, I believe, mostly Star Wars.
I didn't even notice that. Wow.
Yeah, it's a very nice little texture piece. It is a very good element to use in, especially science fiction MOCs, but I'm very happy to see this appear in a car MOC as well.
Canada 2000.
All right.
You have a stop motion.
Yes. We'll do a...
Turn off the music.
I'm not sure if I can do the music. I'm not sure if I have that set up. Let me know if that comes through.
If it's probably copyrighted. It might be copyrighted.
Yeah. Every music is got.
It probably makes sure if it's copyrighted or not, but still.
All right.
I was about to say, I speaking of that, I gotta do something to.
Or that's a stream.
All right. So let's see what this is.
Dual swords.
All right.
I think I know where that face is from.
Very fluid jumping animation. Very nice. Yes, I used to do some stop motions of my own. I always struggled with movement like this with minifigures.
Yeah,
I only did 2 in my entire life, honestly.
To be honest, that happened to me like before when I was like working with guns.
Mm-hmm.
Lego stop motions. No, just no.
Okay, well, that's a brutal conclusion. All right.
Culture Sky, this new season confirmed.
Yes. This is the violent, dark, and edgy reboot of Ninjago. I'm looking forward to this. So go check out the Meta Enthusiast if you haven't already. I'd love to see more animation like this. Next, we have what looks like some sort of flying car. Nice use of orange here, mostly using city
Very
elements
flat.
by the appearance. Sorry?
It looks very flat.
Yeah. I like the style of it though.
Orange
It's very
pancake
smooth.
to me. A
Yeah.
carrot pancake.
I like the name, the idea of a car called a pancake. I'll say that.
Pancake.
The pancake.
The pancake made by Pancake Incorporation.
There's a freaking there's
Pancake
actually a
roll.
plane out there called the Flying Pancake. Y'all know that, right?
Sorry?
No.
Some kind of UFO?
There is?
There is?
There is. Go look it up. Go look it up. There's a plane out there called the Flying Pancake. I actually fooled somebody with that.
Pancake.
Somebody didn't realize that.
I need to check that.
Oh, flying pancake plane.
I see a little.
Yeah.
That's very
Oh, my-
disappointing
Oh.
because I wanted to copyright that.
Oh wow, they're actually the
No, that's
flying
that's a military
Flying
aircraft.
pancake TM.
So
What
I
was
just
its
put flying
purpose?
pancake and I just see a pancake. And just this flying pancake.
let me find the picture. I'll
Oh,
submit
so
it
you
to
are
you.
on Discord.
Here we have a nice side view. Clever use of the air intake up front and the tail fin using the lightsaber hilt. Very nice.
Oh, I forgot I'm still in Minecraft.
Okay, we have a blue one here. Using different muscle car elements. This looks like it's recycling pieces from Benny's spaceship, if I'm correct. That looks like where most of these parts came from. And it's a very unique usage, I'll say that. I'd love to see more flying cars like this. This one looks more like a dragster race car than the last one. All right, got a little ramp here for convenient access. Very nice. This one has a laser in front to with his actually shooter piece. Very clever inclusion here. It's very difficult to spot. I like that little detail very much.
At least it's better than the
Wow, that's
statue,
amazing.
so not that bad.
Pew pew.
The secret weapon.
All right. Another spaceship from Jack the Lego Maniac.
The Black Rider.
Yes, this is very elegant and smooth. Okay, we
Really
have
digging that transmedium window.
yes, yeah, transmedium blue is in transparent is one of my favorite transparent colors of all time.
Especially in Alpha Team Deep Freeze, so that looks so cool.
Yeah, the color scheme works
No wonder
very
I
well
have
with
it
all the
in
blues and
Golden
blacks. All right. So great job with the bluebird. I love MOCs like this. Let's see more of them.
Oh, that's a bluebird. Oh, my bad. I
The
didn't
color scheme is nice.
Yes, the little blue accents work perfectly on it.
I like Tron as well.
Mhm.
Next we have
Whoa.
Bionicle mask.
yes,
The first thing I
I
saw.
believe this was supposed to be a mall of some sort. It looks like it is about, I'd say about just under 2 feet tall, if my estimation is correct. I like the mishmash of color. It looks like you used every part in your entire collection to build this thing, and it
A
shows.
Spider-Man tower.
Yep, got several. It's just a mishmash of all sorts of different parts. It's very unique, and you have the little railing elements where you're using the tracks. Very unusual. I like it. I'll give that a Wario. Next, we have the dead. This is the Deadly Jupiter, an amphibiized militarized RC vehicle which is controlled by 2 people. One of them is controlling the full vehicle and the homing missile launcher, which is in the bottom, and the other is controlling the minigun. Idea and design by me.
Multiple wheels.
What minigun? I don't see one.
Over here, this minigun.
Oh, I see it now. What the heck?
Yeah. Kind of obvious.
A clever use of technique pieces.
Just
Okay.
ignore the
Unlike extra
reactions.
force.
Hi, goat. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello there, mate.
Okay, we have a comment on the last model. I see Technic treads, and I'm very angry because I do not have any, and I need them. Yes, they are a very, very nice piece to have in your collection.
Oh, I know
You should
exactly
definitely
what he's
try and
doing
get
with
those,
them.
Kevin, if you can. I know it's a little bit expensive, but it's worth it.
Worth it.
Worth every penny.
Indeed.
I lost
Every Lego
mine.
snub.
All right.
Lego team.
I like. Okay, looks like Bricksmania had to go at least for a little while. That's a shame. And
Oh, I'm still here.
We're still here.
Hang on.
whose comment did I miss earlier?
They're alive.
Oh, I was getting water.
He went to go
Okay,
get water.
that was earlier. Sorry, I missed that.
Stay
I don't have
hydrated.
I don't have all your voices memorized, so it's quite
Oh, I'm still here. I'm
disorienting.
just being quiet.
Everyone's
My
saying
one is very
hello.
distinctive, that's for sure.
Yeah.
One more comment about this. I love the use of the Exoforce joints for the amphibious pieces of this vehicle. Looks like a great four-wheeler. It looks like it could
I
get
do
in
have some of those from in transparent, that's for sure. I think it came with the Jace Dragon from 2016.
Yes, it's appeared in several other sets as well, such as one of the. It's been in at least several of the Chima sets as well from the last wave.
I only
So
had the one from Jace Dragon,
all right, and
which also had metal beards in dark blue. So that's neat.
I love models like this. I love how the gun is pointing directly at the camera like it's about to shoot me. Very nice touch.
Everyone's
Delete this.
surrender.
Okay, next we
Delete
have
this, mate.
What?
delete this, he said.
I joked to what he meant.
Next we have my micro Millennium Falcon. Okay.
Ooh, Aries. I don't know if you're in the stream, but when I went to the Star Wars convention in 2017, Lego was there and was handing out this. It was similar to this, but not exactly. So you actually did a really good job on this.
Yeah, this is I believe this is a smaller scale than the model you're talking about.
Ah, okay.
This is the smallest Millennium Falcon I've ever seen, and it's still recognizable. So I'd say you did your job very well here. Very
yeah.
nice.
Not bad.
Little trans dark blue back here for the engines. All right.
I'm on Beyond the Brick.
Very nice Aries.
Man, I'm all.
Okay, you weren't bad with me. Now I love you. I love you too. No homo.
Oh my god.
Okay, we have one more comment. Okay, and there's $17 for 15 of the 3L, and you can buy 1L treads from Amazon for about 17 for 100. That's not a bad deal, but I check with Bricklink first just to make sure you can't get a better deal personally.
Fair enough.
Yes, always go to Bricklink first. Okay.
Who the heck is DMing you besides me?
Next, we have another car vehicle. This one looks like a modified version of the last. Oh, this is just the newer version. He must have updated it.
Yeah, I prefer the original one. Honestly.
Kill me, but I love Le Pen. I might have to kill you for saying that.
Oh no.
Pulls out Glock.
I mean, I think they were the ones that did that Ninjago line with those elemental armor that was like from Lego Universe. So I kinda like Lepin too.
Yeah. The thing
Okay,
is,
I need some explanation. I'm too young for that. Right.
Lego Universe was an MMO from 2010. He's discussing.
Oh,
They
now
had
I
Lego was
remember.
there, and there was the orange spaceman minifigure.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I've never gotten that far into the game because it shut down. Like
I never
got into the
knew
game
playing
pretty
the game.
late.
Yeah, there is. While I do appreciate that these knockoffs do create things that Lego doesn't produce, overall it is still plagiarism and intellectual property theft, and that is something I cannot approve of. If you want to use Mega Blocks or something like or Brick Arms, I'm perfectly okay with that. But not Lepin, not something that directly takes intellectual property that is still the property of Lego. Still
Can I-
patent.
Unless you want to make the one, but from the start that's super expensive, like Angry Birds. Like, That was
Can I
so
be
good.
honest here? Everything that's copyrighted from Lego is basically from China. Like
Yeah.
everything.
That
I'm being
everyone knows
honest.
that.
Well, they
Okay.
can mass produce toys easily.
China, don't sue me, please.
I-
But I'm being honest.
I don't want to get too much into this. I already did a video covering this, and if you want, we can do a separate talk about that later. But today we're talking about the MOCs. I'm sorry for getting
Basically,
distracted.
a
with
lot
that.
of people aren't work because there's so many people in China.
Exactly. Okay. Next we
Not
have.
like
They're like mass produced by themselves.
All right. Next we have this nice looking house. Any comments other than hello? I wonder who said that.
that
Looks
is a
sort of like
train. That's a train house.
There's a train shed.
train house. Looks like
I can see the
look-
track real quickly.
Looks nothing like Lego, honestly. It's so detailed. Wow.
it looks phenomenal. I believe that's the masonry profile brick he's using for it in a trans gray. I'm not 100% sure about that.
The lanterns give it a nice touch too.
Yes.
Yeah.
He,
love
he
the
also
lantern.
uses the bricks.
It looks so smooth
Nice.
and classic.
I love every detail about this, and one of my personal fetishes is when it comes to Lego building is that no studs are exposed, and
Oh.
this has no studs whatsoever. It is an absolutely perfect model. This is
I don't
spectacular.
mind that, honestly. It gives a nice old school detail.
Yeah, this looks like it would fit in a traditional train display. You wouldn't even recognize it as Lego initially until you look
Yeah.
closer. So
If you look at the grill
like-
plates right there.
a real life.
Very realistic, honestly. Just gives
Very
more detailed
nice.
stickers or prints.
very nice work, Nanook. I believe that's how it's pronounced. And back at you. Next, we have
Oh,
Kevin's
my.
guns. Pump. I don't believe that's actually pump based. Okay.
Pup.
I'm not.
No, because the puppies in the.
I think he said
Nice
puppy
to the
with
picture.
gun.
I see. Okay. We have some very, very nice comments here. All Lepin die. Burn all the Lepin. All Lepin. All right. I'm glad we have some resolution on that topic. Very interesting gun we have here. I appreciate the doggo very much. How do you have the barrel attached or the ammunition stock? I'm not familiar with all the terminology, so you'll have to correct me there.
So
Okay, let
Probably
Nerf
some
boy.
illegal technique
Nerf
that
boy
Lego
do it.
mock artists are
Just
using.
let Nerf boy. He'll literally decay
Yes.
well, if
everything.
y'all let me speak, I can.
Build that
I can
moves in
show you
the
a picture. I can show you a picture later on how I do things. But a lot of the times we'll use Technic bricks or like the Technic pieces or whatever to hold them together. Sometimes we'll inside put studs or whatever, or put plates to connect them together to keep them steady.
All
I personally do Technic stuff to keep so I can disassemble stuff.
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of he's using plates and then using one plate on top and then jamming it together, which works, but
Mhm.
it's not the ideal solution. But very
I
nice
can
shaping
tell you
on this one.
that handguard connected to the barrel or the body. There's Technic pins involved with that.
Yeah, I see that here. I like details like that. I like using that for angles. Okay, here's another
Well, not
view.
just the grip, the handguard.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's the stock. So
All right. Looks like
especially
he's
based off of
okay. It looks like he's using tape. That's
That's
one way to do it.
That's illegal.
the only reason why we use tape like that is because sometimes you can't get it to stay like that, so they have to use tape to keep it together.
Yeah, I'd suggest working on some workaround for this because you could use sloped elements or something instead, or come up with some sort of use.
I know a dude that does sideways magazines. These are the snot techniques.
Yes, use snot. Get creative. I'm sure you can find some way around this illegal solution you created.
Illegal.
Yes.
Illegal.
The only reason why I don't do the snot technique is because I like to do detail A and B. I want to make sure it actually fits into the gun. And
Exactly.
doing it in line, it's kind of hard. So
Yeah. Anytime you work with snot, that elevates your MOC at least two points. I'd say at least 10 points actually.
mhm.
Okay. Let's view our next one. We have America's Got Talent. All right.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Look at that.
Yeah.
Click it.
Hang on.
I watched it. It's just a Lego Ideas thing.
Yeah. We'll look at this real quick.
Another license, as always.
Yes. More reality television. Yep.
Because why not?
Exactly. Honestly, the details on this is really, really impressive, though.
Why there's a mini doll instead of a minifigure? Kinda uncanny.
I don't want to know. I honestly don't want to know. But it's
I
a
like Lego Movie too.
Oh no.
I don't even remember what the hosts' names are anymore.
Yeah.
It says
Oh,
one
that's
is Simon, I think. Simon,
Simon.
Howie Mandel.
All right.
I have no idea how to pronounce her name. And Mel B.
I know the one crying kid that had like a white shirt and was like dancing. All I know, I think.
Shows the 4 pictures.
Okay, we have a comment. Names are not made out of lepin. I don't like it. Thank you very much for your insightful commentary. I'm turning that off.
Mel B.
All right, that's all right. If you're,
Hallelujah.
that's not a bad. That's
And
not
we're
a bad idea
copyrighted.
model. If you
I
want
have
to
a question,
support,
Professor Gott. When
Yes.
you were when you were on Beyond the Brick and you made the Lego Universe Nexus Temple, how many people built it with you?
I had.
Wait, you were on freaking. Wait, what?
I
It was
had
on Beyond the Brick.
It was a team of 4 scientists. It was me and my assistants.
Oh my God, you were on Beyond the Brick. Okay, cool.
That video is floating around. If you want to search for it, it's the Nexus. It's the Nexus Temple on Beyond the Brick. And I might do a special feature on here on this channel if you'd like to get a closer look, and I can go over all the little intricate details we've
And I
discovered.
just see a big Lego minifigure on the top. It's like, oh, that's big.
Mm-hmm. All right, another image of the gun.
I posted one of mine just recently, just earlier, so you'll see it here in a bit. But I have my AK-12.
All right, point it out when we get to it. Okay, Elite 3-4.
So.
Elite 4-0 made this fire plane. All right.
Looks really nice.
Yeah, I like the
It's
mix
not
of
bad
colors
for what
on
it
it.
is.
Yeah.
Kind of blocky.
Kind of.
Unique. Yeah, it is a little bit blocky. That'd be my only criticism with it. But I like the use of
And
look how he used these seat pieces as windscreens. That's a
Yeah,
very
look,
interesting
that
workaround.
is crazy stuff right there.
I would buy
yeah.
it. It looks cool.
Using snot elements here to hide a cone piece. Very, very
So
interesting.
that could be covered by, I don't mind, honestly.
I'm going to have to go a little bit early right now. So
All right.
All right.
I hope the rest of the stream goes good. And please don't go easy on the people in Roast My Mock.
I will not. There will be no mercy. And
And
I will
especially on
see
my
you
one,
next-
because it's just
Oh,
uncanny.
it's gonna get interesting too, because
Please
two of
don't
my
go
things
easy
are in
on
there.
him.
I'll watch the replay of the stream and see what you thought of my thing.
All right, sounds good.
There was no face
Okay.
reveal. Disappointment.
Maybe next time. Okay. See ya.
See ya.
All right, bye. Okay, here's an interior view. We have some different consoles, levers, wheels, sonar. Okay, very nice.
Although no minifigure. That's strange.
Little side details work into it. You clearly spent a lot of time trying to make this authentic. Very nice work. Built a small Clone Wars style ventilator from Tegan Guards T-Fall, I believe. Missing some red in the middle, but I didn't have red parts. That's understandable. Very nice shaping on this. What do you guys think? Any of you follow Star Wars Clone Wars?
No.
That's not bad at all, actually. I don't follow it, but I know exactly what this is.
Yeah, the
But
ship
yeah,
is
it's pretty
ship
cool.
is very iconic, and this is a pretty good representation of the shape it has.
I like the
Very-
tan detail.
Yeah, and the use of the lightsabers for the bridge. It does seem like it is just a little bit thick, but otherwise it's a 1-for-1
Yeah.
micro scale recreation. Very nice.
Dang, boy, easy.
And boy, he bit.
Sorry?
I was
Yeah,
making a
it's
reference
a
to
thick MOC.
something.
I understand. I get it now.
Big sheep.
Next, we have
Oh no,
It's a
the
flicker.
chump.
It's a
that's
flicker.
not even Lego or Lepin. That's just some figure
The-
from anime.
Okay,
Sure.
the top. Okay, this is
Oh.
from Meepinator posting this degenerate half breed on us, and
Generic.
Oh my God.
degenerate, not generic. The generic. I
Kind
you,
of generic.
you messed me up. This is degenerate mixing and matching, and I really like the top half. But why would you create this abomination by mixing it with another wise perfectly fine mecha? Why would you do that?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Just to irritate you.
Shoot it.
Why was
Shoot it.
there? Just
Okay.
just to suffer.
Bring out the Glock.
It's Lego and Gunpla. I don't know what a
I
Gunpla
think you meant
is.
Gundam.
Gundam.
Some mecha, I think.
All right.
Oh, is it from Meepinator?
All right. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the name of the anime. I don't know.
The anime.
I don't know. Only mecha anime I care about is Exoforce.
That is a very good take. Okay, next we have the
I mean,
JRS. Next we have from JRS 86. Not quite sure what this is. It's a V1 Dodge V10 engine with a stand. I'm not familiar with cars, so I can't attest for how accurate this is, but I love the shaping on this. This has a lot of weird angles, lots of snot, lots of pins.
Okay, look at that thing.
Yeah, look at all the
It even
different
has some sticker detail.
Yeah, using different Technic elements. We have the hose element from the old town. This was also used in Classic Space as weapons.
Oh,
This is just I love all the weird shapes and angles on this model.
it looks like a submarine or something.
It
but
kind of does.
Yeah, it is.
it is.
Kind of like the Aquazone, I think was.
Yeah, it's the same color palette, and it detaches.
Just
like
less
this.
black.
All right. Okay, we have a comment. I like slice of life anime. How about you? I have been subjugated to slice of life anime from some of my assistants when we do a party. So I'm familiar with it and it's fun.
I like the action, but the more unique art style.
Precisely. I prefer more scientifically minded science fiction anime or just science fiction in general.
So Evangelion.
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen that. Okay, Mr. Morgoon. This is I love Mr. Morgoon's work. He is clearly a very talented creature builder and character builder. We have a bunch of mix of Technic and minifigure elements. Look at how detailed this is, using the old style Technic bushings to create teeth and the Borok eyepiece up here for the eye. This is Morgoon, you knock it out of the park every time.
Although the yellow one should be entirely yellow, not just having the top yellow.
Okay, we have a comment. Rick, I'm confused. Is this stream different than last week? We are
Yeah, I'm doing him right
we're
now.
mixing it up. We're doing an extra segment at the end called Mock Roast, but I am filling in for King John Brick. I took liberties with the thumbnail. I'll admit that.
Hmm.
Okay.
I can also see that you changed this color scheme for this week.
Sorry?
It's usually
What
yellow. It's yellow usually. It's blue now.
Oh, yes, that was a slight modification I made.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. Kind of nice.
Okay.
I'm a fan of blue ones.
We have a
Oh,
comment.
there's a green one.
I probably will get hated on this, but I don't watch anime. No, that's perfectly fine. There is some good anime out there. There's some bad anime out there, just like any other genre of of television. You just
I
have.
recommend Chargeman Ken, the best sports anime ever.
I have seen some bad ones. I've been exposed to some bad ones. I'll say that.
Name a few.
Over here we have another one, a green version with a arm-mounted cannon. I love this. Morgoon is one of my favorite creature builders in Lego. So,
Hmm.
okay. This has kind of an insectoid feel to it, in my opinion, with the little
Sure
wings
enough,
going on.
actually.
And I'm not sure what the breastplate is supposed to represent. I know it was from the 2009 battle packs from Bionicle 2009. And these are called the Visitors, he said. All right. And now everyone in the comments is just talking about anime instead of Lego. Very good job. Good job derailing this. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Oh
Next.
my goodness.
Next we have, fortunately, I don't know that reference, Jane Mox, who has a Finnish M4AE A1E8. Okay, that's a bunch of words, bunch of letters.
It's a U.S. Army tank from World
Yes.
War II, I think.
Yeah, it's the Easy 8.
Easy 8, yeah.
All right, this is very nice work. I'm not too familiar with tanks and their specifications, but very nice, very smooth design here. I wonder what the cannon looks like. Looks like it's actually a little bit articulate. It looks like the cannon can raise or lower a little bit.
It's a short barrel.
Mhm. Yes, that is the shortest barrel I've ever seen.
That's probably just a work on right now. That's probably a whip. I don't know.
Hmm.
Short barrel. I love it.
Using semi-illegal technique here with the up front with the rail. It was supposed to be illegal, but then Lego sets started using it in official sets. So what can you say?
Technically, it's not illegal as
Not
long as you're not
illegal
doing
anymore.
they
Yeah.
float or whatever on an online thing.
Yeah, I'm cool with. I like that technique. Honestly, it's a very nice way to achieve a detail. Okay, not as much since my last post, but the main changes are new random items alongside the hole and the wood plank in front. I like the wood plank. I like it a lot, and the little details. As for the history, I can say that it was given the horizontal volute spring system suspension, better ground pressure,
Mhm.
preventing it from sinking into the ground. All right. This family of tanks was fairly large. Okay, this is a French version or a French 75 millimeter. Looks like a back view. Got a different tools here. Very nice. Okay. Next we
Why does it
have.
look like Thanos?
Sorry.
Why does that look like Thanos all of a sudden?
Thanos and Lego.
I didn't recognize this as Thanos. It just looks like the 2015,
A lanky
like
Thanos.
2015 Bionicle for me, but
Mm,
the
It
entire
looks
ahead
more
of
from the
Florida.
latest one. The
The
G2.
entire country of Florida built that.
Yes.
I
Very
like the
alright,
fist
whatever.
for the shoulder pad.
Yes,
I'm gonna get some water.
I was about to
Thirsty.
say that. All right. Yeah, I like it looks a little bit blocky on the arms, but I like the use of
I'm
the,
not cheap, but
I
that's
love the
fine by me.
yeah, the shoulder pads. The shoulder pads bring it all together.
Although
So
it
very
looks
nice.
kind of simple. It should have used a few more spikes maybe to give it more detail.
Yeah, something just to round it off. Maybe a little bit more gold, maybe some white actually would be perfect for this
Maybe
model.
some chrome maybe.
All right. Okay, here we have a monster on the right. Looks kind of like that creature from Stranger Things. Very,
It just reminds me of like a Siren Head style character almost.
yes.
That's
Except
fine.
not really.
Yeah, I like
When
how
can you get like a sign head mock?
I like how skeletal that is. I very much like that. Very nice. Skeletal looking monster for our hero in golden armor to
spooky,
fight.
scary skeleton. Oh,
Okay, next we have for Mayor Mintz.
purple stuff.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. This is the, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that.
The Schleifer
Hindorov
Free.
Light.
The HLEIPA 3, or the Hindorov Light.
Mhm.
We have a gun professional here.
I see. I know Nerf
Maybe
Boy
we'll
Oh
is
have
no,
our
it's an
resident.
acronym. Hindorov Light Espionage and Infantry Pistol A3.
Hmm.
Yeah, there we go.
Why A3?
You have, you can't just
I
have
don't know.
normal names. You can't just have normal names for guns. Okay.
Like the
The
blast.
M9, the M1,
Unless it's like
11,
Glock or something.
Okay.
Clutching gun.
M1 Garand. Can't have
To be
normal.
fair,
All right. Looks like it has a very firm grip. Nice use of Technic elements to suspend everything. Overall, quite impressive. Very nice.
I'm kind of curious how y'all do these scripts. I'll go ahead and say things now. Dude, you're improving real big right now. Like, this is amazing.
Yeah, this is
Of
great
course,
work.
it looks like a Glock to me, but it's really,
All right.
he is
And
definitely
this is
improved. He can do pistols better than I can,
The Nerf boy.
actually. I don't do it. There it is. Or my attempt at it so far, the whip. It's a work in progress. As you can tell, I'm not the best with stocks. With stocks like that, at least the retractable stocks and all that. Handguard's a bit too short. Yeah, I know. I gotta work on it. Back iron side, I'm not so. That's like a main deal. Plus, I gotta make the magazine, or I gotta make the other magazine.
Yeah.
So,
nice work on the curvature
but
of the
other than
neck.
that, I did. Thank you. I'm gonna work. I'm actually going to work on some of that later on today.
All right. Show us.
But that grip needs to be fixed.
I'd appreciate higher quality pictures of this because it's hard to truly appreciate the details from a glance. You can almost mistake this for the real thing, in my opinion. I can't know the difference, but that's just me. So show us your progress, and I hope to see it next week.
Maybe they'll roast it.
Yeah, I might
I hope so too. I might get back to that
Roast the
soon.
gun.
I'll need it in
I do
higher
different things.
quality to roast it properly, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Make it the worst quality you can and just
Please don't. We want the mock roast to be authentic and genuine. Next, we have a.
All I'm gonna say is that this is 30 minutes and letting that thing render before it's done.
Sorry,
So
it's difficult to make you out sometimes, Nerf Boy. What did you say?
when it comes to rendering, it takes like 30 minutes for me because my
Yeah.
computer's a bit slow.
I know.
So
I understand that. If you could just get some close-ups of different sections, though, or even just leave it unrendered and just post it from Studio or whatever program you're using, that I'd be interested to see that.
sometimes I just pull out the snipping tool sometimes and just snip it.
That
So,
works.
Yeah, I do that.
screenshot.
Okay. My renders take 4 hours. We had a comment for my renders take 4 hours.
Oh, what?
From Kevin Lego Guns. What quality are you doing it? Or are you just running?
Your freaking computer.
Yeah, it'd have to be a really high resolution to take 4 hours. Or you're
I don't
just
really
running
much
on a
to it.
potato.
Like literally, my computer is a 4 gigabyte Pentium laptop, and it takes 30 minutes. What are you doing?
How much
Okay.
are you making even?
Over here we have a Iron Man suit of armor, kind of a Hulkbuster deal going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like the use of this element here. I really love this piece here, the wedge element. Okay.
Oh, that way. I think I've used it. And
Before
one time.
before Avengers Endgame came out, some people were saying there would be a Thanos Buster like there was a Hulk Buster. So I went ahead and made my own. It's pretty garbage, I know. And how you made it. All right. Yeah, it's not perfect, but I like seeing all the different interpretations of the Hulk Buster and now a Thanos Buster. So now we
Honestly,
shall.
looks
I'm
more
laughing.
interesting.
Now in just a moment we'll be proceeding to roast my mock.
Oh
Anything?
no!
Oh
Yes.
yes, I like to watch this.
We have a.
Oh no!
Oh, this
Oh
will be
no!
interesting.
It's like the best thing I like to watch.
Okay, so next we have. Can I have some goat's milk? I don't lactate. Next.
How do you get milk of a human?
Oh my gosh.
You
Oh.
eat their sausage?
Before we continue, I'm laughing my butt off right now because I can't wait to see how you're gonna do one of mine because I put one of my older ones in there just to see how it would go.
Oh,
Okay.
this is gonna be great. Oh my,
Okay. I'm not sure if I should click
it's
that.
not loud. I'm deleting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go delete that right now. Actually,
Yeah,
Delete this right now.
yeah.
Wanna go
Nerdwall
over some memes first?
also has mods, so that's a great thing. I'm putting. Is she
What do you
on-
guys?
She's
you
already. I have to update the perms.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already updated then.
Would you guys like to go over some memes first?
sure, why not?
All right. We'll go over some real quick.
I don't think I made any.
Okay. From this person. When my little cousin breaks a Lego set that took me 12 hours to make, snap that child's back. Goldfish.
Like,
He's in jail. How is he still posting this? I'm going over the perms and I don't know how.
He has special skills that you don't know.
Oh,
He's
okay.
so
I did it.
beautiful.
We'll just overlook it for now.
I think I did it. All right. I think I did it.
Thank you. And yeah, that's very appropriate. But I wonder what took you. I wonder how it took you 12 hours to build a Lego set. Unless you're doing the UCS Millennium Falcon, it shouldn't take nearly that long.
Oh,
it just depends on how fast you are.
it took me 4 hours to make Assembly Square. Pretty
Well,
good.
yeah, that's a reasonable time. I guess it comes down to your experience or whether you're trying to savor the experience as well. Lego CD, okay. That is a very interesting YouTube poop, very classic, but we are not watching that today. Go
Because it might be a bit of not family friendly.
Yes, I'd say
I
so.
meant Lego Step.
Okay. Very clever modification of a very classic line. Okay, that's one of our team members with the club on the Club Brick team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Also familiar to the DC character.
Oh, Brick Arms.
Mom, can we have brick arms? No, we have
No,
brick
there's
arms
brick-
at home. The brick arms at home are literally just Lego arms.
Because they are bricks
Yeah,
and
brick.
arms.
Okay,
That's pretty cool.
To
that
be
is
honest,
good.
every seller has to start with a brick. Brick Mania, Brick Arms, United Brick, Citizen Brick.
You gotta work. You gotta work brick in somewhere but if you use the word Lego anywhere, they will sue you. Okay. When you step on a Lego, why are you blind? That is very true. I've actually never had any serious problems with that. Most of the parts I leave lying around are pretty small anyway, so I create a,
Better
keep
feel
a
anything
very
on my feet
organized,
anyway.
very clean, scientifically minded workspace. So that
You
never
should-
happened.
There was a time I actually stepped on a Lego and it cut me. It
Yeah.
actually made.
That's a big.
It was on the.
Pretty
It was
nice.
showing the. It was a 2x4, I think.
My only Lego accidents have been with my hands.
Oh no, boy.
Asking every other week for John to make a new channel. Not telling John to make a new channel because we enjoy his streams. Well, I I'm sure he'd appreciate that sentiment, and hopefully he'll be back next week. He had a little bit of an incident with his rabbit chewing out his headset, so I believe he's still getting that
Oh,
repaired.
That rabbit.
Not the rabbits.
Oh, I have a rabbit.
Teen
for-
haunting moments before disaster.
Yes. We have a very nice like to dislike ratio. And that's another one of, I believe that's Chris's coffin meme videos. Very, very nice.
Oh
We are not, we're not doing that.
Okay, that's
That
me.
didn't happen.
no.
That's a me.
I
Birdman.
already warned that guy about that.
Yes, please, please do. How do I get taxes and pay a job? Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Okay, so this is a generic joke for a Lego meme template. Very nice. And
That the bird thing or whatever, I absolutely reported him for that. So, or I told him don't do that. I got him. What the heck?
okay, I'm sure that's some
Oh, we have
YouTuber.
another person
And
posting.
all the dead superior ideas projects that were sadly rejected in favor of yet another Lego sitcom. I mean, yeah, I understand. I understand the appeal, but there's something more. We missed out on some more unique options.
But Lego needs money
Mm.
from licenses, so that's just way better for them. I mean, Lego
Yeah.
Star Wars is
It's
never
a
gonna die.
It's an understandable position. Who would win?
Still sucks, but okay.
Okay, this is a good one. Who would win? An iconic toy franchise that saved the biggest toy maker in the world and shaped a generation of builders, or a typewriter?
I will go for a typewriter.
Wait, what?
Put your answer in the comments. So basically, what happened in the last Lego Ideas review is they decided they are going to make us a Lego typewriter as an idea set, but they rejected the 20th anniversary of the Bionicle tribute, which is
Oh,
I mean, it looked kind of boring, honestly, because the only thing I was interested in was that minifig of that chrome helmet, and that's about it.
yeah. For me, it's just about the legacy. Bionicle has had possibly the greatest narrative legacy of any Lego theme. Ninjago has had a tremendous impact, but Bionicle was the first true narrative-driven Lego theme, and you have to. There is no other theme like it in Lego history.
But then the kids would be like, "What even is this?" At least the parents were at least more clever done.
Okay,
I'm just
actually knew
saying.
the person who made that Bionicle set. That's very cool. He sounds like a very cool guy.
Mm.
Okay, we have one more comment. This is miscellaneous. I was in a Legoland hotel a while ago, and there were some kids making guns out of 1x6 and 1x2s, and I made them. I made them some grenades, and whenever I spiked them at the ground, they'd explode, sending 1x2s flying. Oh, okay. That is very.
He's fine.
Oh no, not the shooting.
I'm sure.
Oh, you should have seen. There's somebody that made a working Lego grenade that it would just pop out a bunch of Legos.
It looks like that's all the new. That looks like it's all the new stuff. I might have even gone a little bit past. I wasn't here all of last stream, so I didn't watch all last stream, so I can't say where it all ends. But now we are ready to proceed to the mock roasts.
I'll be listening very well.
So I hope you are ready to be fed.
Prepare your seat. Prepare your minds.
Okay, potato bricks. This is going to be disappointing because I fear people actually put their good mocks here. Okay.
Oh,
I don't
no.
care for mine, honestly. I don't care for mines. They are trash anyway because it's uncanny for Lego. But yeah, go go all the way for mine mocks. I don't care.
I understand. Honestly, I find it difficult to hate this. It's using the construction elements, very spider-like appearance. Overall, it is. I struggled to criticize this model. It's a little bit bare bones. It looks like those joints in the back come out for an extra set of legs. My only criticism for this is The only criticism I can possibly have is with this type of joint, it leaves the back exposed. You can't have with this Hero Factory and Bionicle Reboot sets, if you look at it from certain angles, it looks janky. The Star Wars sets have improved this slightly, but overall, this is not a disastrous MOC. This is somewhat good. So
What's
keep
up with
at
the
it.
hand?
Keep at it, Potato Bricks. Very clean on the back. Definitely need to. I'd suggest working on the back here. We need the back legs need a little bit more covering, but otherwise, I can't criticize that. This is a little bit worse. Yeah. The joints are a little.
Stickman and Stick Spider.
This is kind of ugly. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, but
Generic colors. Because
Yeah.
evil is black and red eyes are evil. So cliche.
Evil.
yes, a little bit uninspired here, but
And new Terminator confirmed.
yes.
New alien from breaking news, CNN. Not fake.
Metallic.
Okay. Now Mayor Mintz wants this roasted very well.
Minecraft gun.
This is garbage. You have so much left to learn about making Lego guns, as Nerf Boy can tell you. I'm just kidding.
No.
This
I
is
can draw in like a few seconds. It's so
What?
simple and generic colors.
yeah. Many guns do have generic color schemes, but
No surprise, I don't care about them. Oh, no offense.
I don't like the exposed studs, especially on the black handle. There has to be a more elegant solution for that.
I feel more
And-
plates would be very more interesting and I would be a bit more comfortable to hold.
Yeah.
Like even those Erjitsu and those Dragon Flyers from Ninjaga was at least comfortable because they use those slopes and plates. Just saying as an example.
Yeah, just round this out somehow. Then you'll improve it. It'll be 10 times as good.
Will be
Mhm.
fantastico.
Precisely.
Space Bunny has a
Okay,
focus.
Space Bunnies in
Agent
Glacia.
meets Rex Fury.
Okay, I think he's making
That
this
ship
for.
is too blocky.
Sorry.
Kind of
That
blocky.
ship is too blocky.
Yeah, that's why it reminds me of that Rex Fury from Lego Movie 2. Because also the ship was kind of just a blocky fist.
Yeah, it's clear where he got inspiration in the parts from. A lot
And
of
also
blocky
Agent
designs.
because lime and dark blue.
Yes, he clearly has a thing for dark blue. You need another color at least
Just
to
like
mix
me.
this up.
Orange. Orange or
Orange
purple.
would be good. Yellow. Lime
Turquoise?
green.
Oh, no,
Lime-
not turquoise. Azure maybe.
Lime green would be good, I think.
I
Or
would
did
think
you say
purple.
Azure?
To be
Azure?
honest, purple.
Azure, yeah, Azure.
Azure would be perfect. It's still a fairly rare color, so I'd understand if you don't have access to that. Overall, you
I
can do
just
better.
Studio because it's just more creative.
Gold.
Chrome silver. Oh, that
Silver.
rest in peace, Chrome. I
Very
love Chrome.
expensive.
All that
Yeah.
all have from printing. I don't know what it's called.
Big Oof Bunny, not bad, but you can do much better. Keep building.
Not
Okay,
that big of a oof.
Yes. Not a huge oof, but it's a modestly sized oof. We
Like
have a
the
comment
first one.
here. Goat, can you put your glasses on? Indeed, I can. It's difficult to do with a headset.
I thought those were goggles, honestly.
Yes.
Excellent.
I'll put them on
Somebody
full
said
screen
that.
so you can get a better view of my optic
Somebody-
headset. This allows me to view models much closer, especially for when I'm analyzing figures for deformities. And it is a very powerful scientific tool. And recommend each of you build your own set of goggles for research.
Really quick,
I
before
will
you take
use
this
the
off,
bubble
I'm
helmet of
highlight
the
the
mini
comment.
for
Okay.
Lego Art 2000.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna get a picture of it and make it a meme.
One at a time, guys. So what were you guys saying?
I wanted to make a meme out of that, but you turned it off the full screen before I can get a screenshot.
Oh, you
Oh
could
well,
just
you just have to
Yeah.
go back and get it later. Okay. I don't know who this character is from artist. Looks like it might be from I'd say it's a video game from the style.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. It's from
It
Spider-Man.
does look like James Jameson or whatever his name is a little bit. So, not bad. Honestly, the textures remind me of Team Fortress 2. Okay, maybe not. Okay, we have okay, a bunch of different.
Bootleg Legos.
We have a situation in the mod area. We need some help.
Yeah.
That's a bit a mock. That just look at my bootleg Lego.
Yes. Very poor. If you're going to have bootleg Lego like this, at least display it properly or throw it out. That'd be the ideal solution.
I would prefer brick build guns, honestly. At least
Yeah.
there will be like non-bootlegs.
Yeah.
Kind of like Exofus.
The weapon designs on this. The weapon designs aren't bad though. I don't mind that too much, but I much prefer brick built weaponry, as you said.
Especially with Technic. That will be
Okay. What the heck is this?
This is one of those don't look out the window at 3 a.m.
man. He came for your cheese. He craving the cheese of your booty. Oh.
You're in our house. Get out of my house.
The doc speaks, dang it.
Okay.
Homer Simpson's at 3 a.m.
This is terrifying. I don't know what you were thinking when you made this.
It looks
Definitely
weird.
A
Just-
wild
Definitely
P42?
Yeah, it is
P42?
3 a.m. So it is pretty much a Homer Simpson at 3 a.m. Because they're both yellow and have like this beard and googly eyes.
That
That
makes
means-
it even worse.
No clothes.
that makes it worse because it doesn't have clothing.
This is even uglier than the Homer Simpson collectible minifigure, and that's saying something. So you did an absolutely
I prefer
terrible
the one
job
from
on
the
this.
ones in the short. At least look interesting.
Yeah. I hate this. Don't make anything like this ever again. Actually, never build anything ever again.
I mean, it looks kind of
Next.
hot, not gonna lie.
Next, we have from Ambassador Brick Warfare. As he would say, he looks happy. I'll give him that. I
Hope you
don't,
guys don't carry a virus.
this isn't a mock either. This is just like that military thing. It's just a bunch of jumbled parts scattered around.
I like
I mean, nature is kind of jumbled everywhere anyway, so it's kind of accurate.
Yes, but in you can create some authentic, natural-looking settings by creating detailed and very specific configurations of patterns to resemble this. But this just looks like somebody tore down a tree and just threw it aside and just left it there. That is what this scene is. The card isn't bad. I'll say the card isn't bad.
Okay, give me this.
The card.
That's not a car, that's a bike.
Okay, the bike.
How could you not notice that?
I know it's a bike, but it's kind of a cart still. I saw the bike part.
How? How? Car has 4 wheels. I don't see
It
it.
has 3 wheels. It has 3
With a
wheels.
T.
It's technically a tricycle. Okay, moving on. Okay, we have a comment from the yellow abomination. I don't want to look at that too long. It looks like a duck. Yes, it does. An
How
ugly-
is that a duck? Duck has like a long mouth. That mouth is flat
Yeah,
as
it's a
the
duck. It's a duck.
young girl.
Okay, next we have yet another military scene with the leaves lying around. Very ugly.
Good thing
The
that-
same leaves.
It's a
They
leaf.
didn't even change. It looks the same.
Okay, the cannon. I like the cannon, but yeah,
Yeah.
Kind of simple.
yeah.
People are doing fireworks outside. No.
Looks like my backyard in the 10th century is one of the comments from. Yeah, I'm not sure which one he was referring to. Polestar is here.
That's not bad.
Yep. The cannon's a little bit on the simple side here. Not bad, not great. Keep building.
Okay.
This is kind of just a mess.
Yeah, I know. It's a battle scene. You couldn't expect anything, but I ruined everything.
Yes, but in Lego, you can create That's what you're doing is you're making excuses.
Yeah.
Because with Lego, you can create in a real world setting, there's like cracks and the bridge will have a deformities where a bullet hit or something. And you could represent that in Lego, or you can just stack some brick and call it a war scene. And that's what this is. You can do better.
I'll
Could
try.
use more bricks for the
I'm not-
trees.
I'm not good at building war scenes. That's the problem.
Yeah, I understand. But what you might want to do is just start trying to round things off, like with the studs exposed. You need a little bit more going
And
on.
some height, maybe.
You need something going on the ground, I feel like. Something to... It's clearly incomplete. It feels incomplete, I'll say that.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know.
We also have some knockoff parts here. I don't know what that's from. The barbed wire.
That's a knockoff. Looks like
Yep.
a real. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, hold on.
You see this?
I don't know. I think it was like one of their molded pieces.
No, it's a totally different. The color is wrong, and it's the same size approximately as an old style propeller, but that was never made in brown, and it wasn't made in this ugly color.
Oh yeah,
Good
looks
enough?
looks very shiny.
Yeah.
Oh, I see also there's some metallic wiring inside.
Yeah.
And Lego never made that. Okay, another perspective using
Yeah, I
those
didn't fix it.
sandbags. Of course, lovely generic war scene.
I
We
like
have
the
another-
one white, the one soldier in all white.
Probably
Yeah.
a medic. Yeah. We have a comment here from GD Minimal with a 4.
Like a living mini pig.
I don't see
No
any
comment.
similarity. Let's see.
Okay, next we have a tiny scorpion dude, and someone, Kill Me But I Love Lepin, said it's cute. Of course he did. Yeah, this feels
I
like
like the eyes.
this feels like someone got their hands on a Mixel set and they just threw parts together and called this a product. Yeah,
Nice polyback.
there's not much to say about this. It's just a scorpion. It's an ugly looking, simple scorpion. Do better. At least it's
I
not
like
the.
it.
It's not. At least it's not. It's not a mutated Homer Simpson. So you get that. Okay. So from Exo Snake, we have this thing.
But as a Lego thing, that's just the original right there. The other
Yes,
one's
I see that.
cool.
I'm kind of joking when I said the other ones were bad, but I'm not a fan of this personally. There's
Yeah.
yeah,
Follow the
Exo,
original
prepare your
character.
butt because you're about to get roasted.
yeah. Like this is so bad. I'm struggling to come up with appropriate verbiage to describe it. Yeah, the use of the flat. I know what you're trying to do here with those flag pieces. It just doesn't work here. What you need to do is you have to use something more like slopes or wedge plates if you want to use this effect. The teeth,
I call this printing panel. Okay.
yeah, just anything else, anything but this. The teeth, I think it looks like teeth, but I believe you're supposed to do like a slithery tongue like a snake has. The mouth,
Yes.
yeah, it's something, I'll say that. Yeah, keep working on that. It's definitely a thing, I'll say that. Okay, next we have from Me6.
All the original character, totally not a zigzagoon ripoff.
All right, see you guys. I gotta go.
Okay, we'll go over this one real quick. I viewed this before. This is not a bad rendition of an Iron Man jetpack, even though Iron Man needing a jetpack is kind of redundant since he already has his arc thrust technology.
I feel like the jetpacks for more like longer flights.
Yeah, and even then, in the movie, the original movie, Iron Man was able to fly halfway across the world on just off of one arc reactor charge. So I don't understand why he'd need this.
I mean, it looks cool, I guess.
Yeah, the The back looks cool, which is what we're looking at now.
And I don't like how it's connected to those transparent backpack. It doesn't make any sense.
But look at it from this angle. This side is, look at how this side is made. It has studs exposed. That is not very aerodynamic. These would be very easy things to fix, but you didn't. This is very unpolished. It's bad enough that Iron Man wouldn't even need a jetpack, but this is, it looks good from one side, but from the other side, it's garbage.
It's stupidly big.
Guys, so the video ain't even finished yet, so it might actually have plates.
No, it doesn't. If you see
Okay,
here, it's just left empty. He just left the studs exposed. And in my book, that is a criminal offense unless you're using the studs as an intentionally decorative element. Okay.
Why do you not post it in future on MOC? I would have wanted to comment on it.
Sorry?
I would have wanted to comment on that in the feature my MOC. Not the jetpack, the gun.
The gun?
The high
You have something to say about this? Would you like to do the honors with this one?
Well, I'll let you roast it, but I want to explain what a high kappa is. The high kappa is it's an airsoft pistol, and it's basically a 1911, but it's a double stack. I like how he did it, though. I'll give him that. That's pretty detailed for what it is.
Yep. Got some nice slopes going on here, but I hate the grip. You're using the studs exposed. You're using the plate for support. I get that. And to cover up the Technic inner workings, but that is not the way to do it. Studs on handle, as Minimal said, this is a criminal offense. You don't actually need that for the grip.
What I suggest doing is like putting plates over it and probably put one of those like 2x2 round plates in the middle to make like a good looking handguard, which I've done before. I actually need to go find my M9 again.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, just find some way to round it off. Then it'll be a perfectly decent MOC and I won't be able to roast it. Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then there's his AK again.
There's
I'll
the
let
AK.
you do the honors.
Yeah. You use tape. That's all I have to say. Don't use tape. Okay, there's not too much to say about this one. It's just a standard tank. What's this called?
The Flak
Panzer 4, the Windelberg 4. Okay. Yeah, I like the quadra barrel guns, but
this is supposed to be like 20 millimeter AA guns from the German. So I forgot what they're like Flak 37 or I don't remember what they were. I usually know this, but I don't.
There's also a mix of the new and old dark gray. It feels a little bit unpolished. It's a good start, but you have to finish. You need to do more to make this stand out, right? As it is, it's just a bit blocky. You're missing an ingredient here. I'll say that. Okay, this one is from Bricks Mania. He headed out. Okay. The play button out of Lego in Studio 2.0, LOL. There's a vid on which is in the videos theater. We'll skip that video for now. Goat, I hope you hate it. I do. It kind of looks like a TV. Yes, it does. I don't know how you mess it up this badly. This is such a simple. The logo, the play button itself, it isn't even a triangle. It's a pentagram and not even a correct one. Okay, we have a comment from our last model. It's about this self-propelled anti-air cannons. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so as I was saying about this, why would you just use plain bricks? You could use plates to make it more of a triangle, and you can round this off somehow. I am sure that you're supposed to be do kind of an aesthetic with this, but just do a mosaic if you're going to do garbage like this. Make it a larger mosaic. Take the time to actually make a good mosaic. Don't just stack bricks and call it a model.
I actually would do like a plate belt stuff or plate belt style.
Yeah.
You can like accomplish more with that.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do it like that. It doesn't look anything like the YouTube play button. It's, So is it supposed to be round or is it supposed to be sort of square that's rounded
It's
on
still
edges?
square, but it has roundish corners.
There's a part for that. Just use the arches. You don't have to do this.
Maybe he wanted to make it look like a older Lego style, kind of classic.
Yeah, either way, you failed spectacularly at this. I understand going for the retro style, but this is not it. Okay.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to be doing one later that looks better than that.
I'm sure you are. It won't be hard.
No, it won't.
Okay, next we have this car. Overall, it's still a decent car.
It's kind of lacking the detail of the spring shooters on the front, I think.
This one doesn't have springs on the front. It has springs on the back. It's kind of exposed. That's looks a little tacky on us. Oh, that's supposed to be exhaust or gas? That's just confusing.
Maybe for a fuel kind of thing.
Yeah, but if you're doing that, it needs a cap. Otherwise, it's just
Hey, it's that and it's too low.
yeah. It should be around here. Okay, so yeah. I know you were trying to make room for the wheel here, but this doesn't look right. Having it jump up, then jump up again. Don't do that. It's not a clean transition. And overall, you want to come up with a way to make a much smoother transition instead of.
I'd use the 2x4s that do that.
Yeah, I think that
it actually works way better.
Yeah, the 2x4 wouldn't even clip with the wheel. It should work fine.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I'm not talking like the 2x4 plate. I'm talking like that 2x4 slope.
I know what you're talking. I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have a modified set. Boo, don't do this.
Why not?
This is just a modified Batman set. Do you know this one? It was a Lego exclusive. So, like, I understand if you want to show your appreciation for Lego models or how you modified them, you tweak them just slightly. Put that in official. Put that in the official, not in mock roast. This isn't a mock. This is just an official set with some greebles you threw on there.
Okay. I love how you just roasted this earlier.
Yes, there's not much more to say. I have thoroughly dissected this. Don't mix Lego and Gundam or whatever it's called. Yeah. And why would you have a yellow mask and white, and then it's red here and dark blue? This is.
I mean, it has some yellow bits on the legs anyway, so.
Yeah, but you need it kind of on the arms to balance it out, and you're using 3 different whites. The white on the Gundam, the white on the Rockshi hands, and standard white. That's too many different kinds of white. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have the Pug Mech, which is just that mech from Overwatch with a pug face.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. I want to say something about this. Gonna see something first. Okay, here we go.
Go ahead.
All right, good to know. That is the ugliest that I've ever seen.
It's really bad.
It's okay. It's okay, but seriously,
it's almost cute. Like if a 6-year-old made this, I would think it would be adorable. But I assume you're an adult. You have to be at least 13 to be here. So this is just lazy. This is just lazy and cheap. Don't do something like this. Okay.
No kidding.
Dr. Seuss. This is an old Bionicle mock. Yeah.
The funny fuck is.
Yeah.
I need to stop cussing.
Yeah, this feels like something I would have made when I was 8.
What is that freaking? Is that actually a thing that works? That minigun looking?
Not as he modified it, but the real minigun works. But he
Not to me though. I remember I'm having that set, but it just never worked for some reason. I keep pushing, and it was like nothing. I guess that's why he changed it.
The 2007 era blasters were not Lego's finest, I'll say that. But it isn't as bad as the squid launchers. The squid launchers were absolutely worse.
The hell is that?
You never heard of squid launchers? I need to show you that
No, not
right now.
really.
Here, go ahead and show me that real quick. I don't think I've seen that.
Are those like spiky balls, maybe?
No. Let me bring this up.
I just
Look,
never heard the name. I have
Oh, I
never seen
remember this.
that.
I remember look at the
What the
instructions.
hell?
yes, this
I
was.
remember. I remember seeing them in the catalogs.
This is.
Oh my god.
These never work. If you're supposed to pull back on the squid, then it launches, but it never does, and you can't aim it. It's just rubber, and you just hope it launches more than 2 inches in the direction you want. If it does, that's how it works.
The spring-loaded shooter will at least shoot 10 feet max, depending on the height.
Yeah, this is just a bad piece. Lego, I don't know what Lego was thinking in 2007. Good story that year, terrible weapons.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Dr. Seuss, we ended up rating your weapon more than your MOC. Overall, it's little Timmy tier. You can do better.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. This will be hard for you.
This isn't fair. You can't
I
post a
can't
good
have
MOC
something
here
to say
in
about
MOC
it.
roast. This is the perfect MOC. This
I do
is
have some complaints, but
what were we saying? Exo?
what?
What did you say? What were you saying?
That I do have some complaints. If roasting it, I don't know.
Go try. I don't think you can. Go ahead.
Oh. Well, first of all, I don't like the coloration on it. Looks kind of generic. It doesn't look as great as the one train station set from the Lego World City. You got had better coloration. This one is kind of just a generic kind of modern kind of look, as like just the dull generic coloration. I mean, I don't mind I had like no visible stats, but it looks so very like Lego that it just doesn't look right. It just looks kind of.
There's one visible stud and I can see it.
I don't know, and I mean, could be just also connection with with the train pieces. That's like to show as a part of the like, train thing. I don't know. To me, it looks like a generic house.
I'm not sure if you were trying to do an impersonation of me. I couldn't tell.
There is one visible stud and I can see it.
Are you talking about this one? Oh, that one.
No, the door.
Yeah, the door. I mean the door.
I won't
That's
count
the
that.
only exception. That's the only exception because it actually looks like a doorknob.
Yes, exactly. That's how you use a stud. That's how you use an exposed stud right there. The rest, yeah, it's kind of a flat color scheme, but it's like that way on purpose. I can't roast this. This is probably my favorite MOC.
I said my opinions. I hope I do not offend anyone.
Yeah,
And who made that?
Nanoc did. I don't know who Nanoc is, but Nanoc is amazing.
Definitely a human being.
Jack, you are the master roaster. You can roast even the unroastable MOC.
Jack?
One of our
Oh.
a train coming out of the doors would add so much to it. Lamp should be yellow instead of clear. Maybe it's off. Colors are bland on purpose. All these unfair criticisms of this amazing MOC. I don't
How
understand.
are they lamps being like trans neon yellow? So at least we can have the fake glowing. Kind of how I hate how most flame pieces nowadays are like trans orange. Makes more think as they're like splitting orange juice instead of being actual fire pieces. Them being in like trans neon orange.
Yeah. Yeah, I miss
Like
the
what pieces has like this fire pieces in like trans blue. It makes sense as it's water, but as a fire just orange it just doesn't work. This doesn't work.
Yeah, I like the neon orange more for fire. I'll agree to that. The visitors.
That's
Cool.
nice.
Mr.
What
Morgan,
are those bulge? Why is the crotch so big?
what? Let's not talk about that. Okay, so I believe you actually.
Professor?
I have mixed feelings about this one. I believe this is Mr. Morgoon's weakest model. It has a bunch of nice techniques. However, I have some complaints. I don't like this use of the tap piece here. I know it's necessary for the connective tissue, but I feel like you could use something else to move it. It doesn't flow together. It doesn't look very organic, which I feel like this character needs. Jack says, I'll just roast stuff from here. You are welcome to add your input.
Professor,
Yes.
you're going to hate one of these. You're absolutely going to hate one of these. I already know it. It's the first one on the
I
top.
like how simple. I like how simple they are. It's like they just like it's signifying color to make them stand out.
What, you mean this one?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, the colors, I don't feel like that matters too much because it has sort of the original Aliens vibe. It's black. You're not supposed to see too much of it, which I suppose is part of the appeal. Still, there are a few changes I'd make. Not perfect, but not bad. Mr. Magoon, keep up the good work.
I mean, the color is a bit of a separate colors to like the yellow one have a bit of yellow bricks and the blue one having a bit of blue bricks. I don't know.
Maybe another dark color, like dark blue or dark green would work.
I prefer just dark blue and
Oh,
yellow.
this is going to be fun.
I mean, aren't these like dark blue already made? I don't know. Collection looks makes them both look like dark blue.
Okay, we have a couple comments to go through before we cover this. All right. Goat, can I buy your minifig? We've been over this. No, it's mine. Saturday,
make your
Was it custom?
my minifigure, it's not custom prints. They're all official Lego prints, but they are from different sets. One is from Ninjago J. The rest is from Ultra Agents and Ninjago, a scientist from Ninjago, the Ninjago movie. I'll post I'll post the ingredients to make a Professor Goat minifigure in the Discord later.
I didn't know it was doing Ultra Agents. For me, I just thought we had 2 pieces of Ninjago. That's about it.
Yeah. Saturday, Sundays. Where's John? He had a rabbit gave him technical difficulties with his headset. I'll say that.
Don't look at the basement.
Yes, and I think he has something else going on. I'm not quite sure. I just know that His Majesty requested my presence here, so here I am.
Definitely not in the basement.
Exo, shut up.
Someone teleport me in this video.
What me?
No, I know who that is.
I don't.
What?
Oh, no.
Checking in real quick. Looks like the professor knows how to run the show. Indeed. Thank you for joining us, Your Majesty.
Oh, John.
There's John.
Okay, we have someone
Hold up.
singing my praises. Thank you, Brick Warfare. And now someone wants to buy John's minifigure. His minifigure is just a collectible minifigure, the King minifigure. You can probably find that on Bricklink for about less than $5.
Really? That'd be more.
It will be once our channel gets more popular. So I suggest you invest now.
I prefer my minifigure.
Everyone prefers their own sig fig. Okay.
Mine is just trying to the same minifigure, but from the old set.
Okay, Bricks Mania YouTube channel logo and Studio 2.0. Reviewed this in mock hour, but I just wanted to see if I can roast it. Yeah,
Oh, I absolutely can roast this.
I can roast it too. Would you like to go first?
Yeah, sure.
I
You
only
can
have
barely
one
tell
complaint
that
about
says- You can only tell by the I and the X. You can't tell that's a B or an R. And
Exactly.
it's so freaking colorful. It's too colorful.
Yeah, you need to streamline this color scheme severely. The B and the R are unintelligible. Just make this as a mosaic. Use anything else. There's SNUD techniques to make letters if you want to use that.
And I'm gonna say it now. I can see there's Legos clipping into Legos. What the heck?
Yeah, I just noticed that.
I
I thought
could
that was just snot. That, come on.
No, that's straight up clipping.
Yeah,
That would not work by physics.
Bricks Mini YouTube, you are breaking the law. And unless you rectify this, I never want you to be seen on my stream again.
I'll fix it. I'll make him a new one or whatever, just so he'll shut up.
Yeah, someone needs to help him, clearly. Okay. Tegan Guards, roast this Star Wars MOC. What MOC? This is just 2 sets and a bunch of plates stacked together. You have the Anakin Starfighter. Yeah, it's the Anakin Starfighter. That's an official set. Looks like he took some parts off. That doesn't count as modifying it. And it's the Death Star Turbo Laser. That isn't even the same era.
No kidding.
I didn't even know.
It's all connected by just plates and Technic. So kudos for making a basic structure, but that's it. This isn't even a MOC. This is just a display piece for your
set.
Yeah. This isn't a MOC. This is... I can't roast this as a MOC because it's not a MOC. Moving on.
Before you move, let me clear my asshole. Because I already know it's going to get...
Go on.
I'm about to get roasted, so let me... There we go. All right, I'm good to go.
Okay. You ready to continue?
Yep.
Okay. Here we are.
All right.
See how I roast this? Nerf Boy, this isn't fair because you didn't give me a high quality enough image to roast. I can barely see what's going on here. It almost looks like a real gun to me. I'm not a gun expert. The only thing I can say for sure is it looks like I can see some studs or the bottom of some bricks. So you need to cover that up with some snot, buddy.
No kidding.
Okay. So keep working.
I can tell you what gun it is. It's the SVD.
Yeah. Give me a higher quality picture for this, for me to properly review this model.
And before you say there's little holes right there, before you say there's bricks there, there's not. It's literally holes. You can tell over there in the handguard. So
overall, you can do better. You can do better, Nerf Boy. You're good, but you can do better.
It's definitely better than my first variation of it.
I really like this stock. I'll say that. I like the texture on it.
Thanks.
Okay, next we have a tank, and this is very sinful. Look at all those exposed studs.
No
Careful.
Yeah, I need to be careful because of this.
Okay, don't make me kick you. Okay, so it looks like this might actually be motorized. If so, that's pretty impressive. He's using the Parabola 6x6 for wheels, which is very weird. Yeah, this wouldn't work motorized, I don't think. It's kind of a mishmash of color. The shape looks good, but everything else about this, it's off. Good shaping, bad colors, bad covering up your thing. Keep working on it, Coolian. Any other comments on this? I know, Nerf Boy, do you?
I got nothing.
All right.
I got nothing. You already said it.
You're the closest to our tank expert right now, so I'm asking to you. Okay, we have a comment.
Looks like a leopard to me, but that's about it.
Okay, how about a scope to grab toilet paper cartoon roll and ta-da, that's your scope. No.
No, you can make some pretty epic scopes. That scope was not made by me, actually. That was actually from NDUN's VSS, and I just converted it to work with the SVD.
Huh.
So, the side rail.
Well, it looks very good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
but yeah.
I made the pug mech back when I was 9. I just wanted you to see how you would criticize it. Okay, you get kind of a pass because you were 9. That makes it a little bit more adorable. But don't do that. Don't do that now, okay?
Kind of makes you wonder who will he use now.
Brick Warfare. Goat, are you going to make any big mocks? I am working on several big mocks right now with my science team. We will be debuting them much later, and we may even do some special features on them on Club Brick exclusively, and you'll see more then. So thank you for asking. Okay, we have this tunnel crawler, which is just disgusting. It's like, I like the skeletal aesthetic. I'm sure someone will say it's like this, yeah, Siren Head wannabe. That's definitely true. Look at this. It's the old styled light gray with a joined with a new light gray. And the joints are, he's using the studs to connect directly to technic elements. This looks empty. I don't like how you use the tire rubbery. It looks disgusting. This is just a disgusting mock. This thing needs to be locked away and dismantled. What do you guys think?
I think, yeah, I agree with you.
I miss John. I don't like the new, but I like the old. No offense. I understand. King John will be back very soon, I hope. Okay, the Meepinator. We've already covered this one. It's simple. You can do better. Okay, someone got their hands on Mixels and decided to fool around. Very nice work if you are 6. Okay, bro, I also have your mock, which is a reference to up here where someone posted their knockoff vehicle and tried to sell that off as your mock. You didn't modify this at all. Strike 1, it's not Lego. Strike 2, you didn't make it. And yeah, strike 3, it's not a mock. So don't give me that. This
As
is,
I say, we're strike 3.
yeah, that is our worst mock of the hour. Okay, now we have a castle. Okay, we have a comment about the tunnel crawler we saw earlier. That should be not safe for work. I agree. We'll have to censor that later. Okay, so this castle, very nice work. If you're, I'd say you can outgrow this by the time you're 5. You can do better than this by the time you're 5. The lighting is also terrible. Look at this. Okay, we also have, is this like a bird or an insect? Honestly, I don't want to know. Yeah, that's disgusting. Next, we have Gizmo in a hot tub, which isn't a mock either. It's just a minifigure in a hot tub, which is only
Why is
using.
it Gremlin?
Sorry?
It's a Gremlin thing again.
Yeah. This is the same as that vignette we talked about at the start of the stream. Help, don't do this. Okay, so we have a comment. John is gone. We have the final decision. Since John is gone, there will be a new god, great leader in the Lego world. It is Goat.
Amen.
It's not Got. It's not God. It's Goat. I don't know how many times I'll have to
Got
go.
it.
Okay, we have a comment. People call MOC a 6x6 plate. You can do a MOC that's the size of a 6x6 plate within a 6x6 space, but this hardly qualifies. This is just an accessory. Okay, don't push it.
Don't push it, dude. You know what's gonna.
Okay, next, Mayor Mint's failed revolver. It screams, kill me. It doesn't make gunshots, and the noises it makes screaming noises when it shoots. I want you to shoot me with it. Put me out of my misery. I don't want to see anything like this ever again. What do you
How do
think?
you, how do you even use it?
At least you could do a freaking cylinder. I can't even do that.
This isn't a cylinder. Just look. It's just a snot on the 4x4 round pieces. Yeah, that's disgusting. I don't do that. Okay.
Ignore that.
Uh,
Tonum.
what is this?
What the heck?
This is using at least 4 knockoff pieces. I don't want to think about this. This is disgusting. Technically,
A
it is a
companion of all the chaos.
yes. This is an abomination. Okay. Mumbo. Next, we have Mumbo.
Too many showing studs. Holy cow.
Yeah, this is Mumbo
This guy
deserves
looks
better.
like it's going to like, melt any second.
Yeah, this guy is like a Minecraft YouTuber, I think.
He's the ultimate redstone person right there.
Okay. Oh, okay, that guy. Very.
Maximum wrestling.
This is an insult to that man. You at least cap off the studs somehow. Don't leave it like this. Mumbo Jumbo deserves better. Next, we have the insane duck. Okay, this is a real duck, which is just a robot body. Don't do this.
Why? Just why?
Yeah.
Very poor build.
Like it looks like somebody took this. Looks like 2 children made this mock. What happened was one of the kids is 10 years old, and he just figured out how to use the super Erling studs, 1x1 stud on all sides, and use hinges with it to make a robot body. And what he did, and what happened is his little brother came in and replaced the top with a duck head that he made himself. So this looks like a combination of 2 deranged children. This is bad. Any other
I don't know about
comments?
that.
Like the older brother is like 15 or something, and the younger brother is like 3.
Yeah. Jack
The
said
ability
Professor-
is kinda not that stable. Like
Okay.
they're 15 inches gray plates.
Yeah. Jack the Lego Maniac says the professor so hates me now. Honestly,
You're
the
welcome.
goodwill towards the bad will, it kind of evens out, so you're back to neutral right now. Ducky.
Oh, I know you're gonna hate one of these up at the very top. It's gonna become like last freaking.
How bad? It can't be that bad. Look, we've covered some bad things on.
Oh, you don't know
It
that.
can't be any worse.
Haven't
So-
seen the
It could get
worst.
worse. It could get worse. I'm warning you.
What do you guys think of this?
I mean, it's not bad. Could use some work.
Personally, I somewhat like this. It's
I
a
don't
little
like
bit
the
cluttered,
knife
but there's
pieces.
some good ideas going on here. I like the mix of different. It's using parts from 3 different themes: Overwatch here, Classic Castle, and
There's no Lego Overwatch.
what?
What?
Yes.
There's Lego. What? Okay, interesting.
Yeah, there was a go Overwatch.
I need to
I
get.
got
I'm
like
an old man. I
traces
need to
in
get
the
into the
video from
time.
Okay.
Is there a bastion somewhere?
Saturday, Sunday says being a
Yes,
leader.
there is.
Sorry. Being a leader should be nice to people, not saying it is rubbish or disgusting. I'm just offering constructive criticism. If something is disgusting, that's saying you have room to improve, okay?
Plus,
Don't
this
give
is
up.
roast the
It's
mock,
just someone's
dude.
opinion.
Yeah. This is mock roast. If you want me to be nice to your mock, stay and feature my mock. I'll go over the good and the bad here in mock roast, okay? Overall, I like the use of parts,
Actually,
but it's kind of ugly. I don't like how you kind of left the clips. Ugh. The colors too much. There's too much color. It's ugly. You have a good idea. Improve on it. Keep up the good work, Goof Bunny. Next, we have Smock Master saying roast it. I can't stop posting good mocks here.
very wide.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't like the color.
The good mock is supposed to challenge you to see if you can actually roast them.
It's a challenge to see if I can actually roast them, you said?
Yeah.
Well, you won. You won the lottery, Smock Master. I can't roast this. Well done.
It does look like it does look like the like one of the original sets, except just a different color.
It's not just that, but it's specifically steampunk. He replaced it with like the barrels here and the 1x4 with the wood decorations. And I think the texture back here is unique. I don't know, can't tell what this is, but overall, it's close to a set, but it has enough texture. It's a little derivative, I'll say that. You base it off of the set. That's minus 10 points. It's a B.
I mean, if you could use at least a bit of more of a gray kind of bricks to make it look more steampunk. For me, it just looks like it's all made out of wood,
Yeah, that's a good point.
like too wooden.
Exhaust. Give it some exhaust. That'd be great. That's all it needs.
Maybe some gold, maybe even to make it more steampunk, like you said. Not just entire wood.
That's a good point. Okay, next we have a house. I hope you don't
Very
like.
classic.
Jack, you are at neutral. This is minus. You're in the negative territory right now. This is this makes a Minecraft dirt house look impressive. I'm very disappointed in you. And
There's actually some impressive dirt houses out there, so
yes, you can do way more with dirt than you did with perfectly fine Lego pieces. Honestly, this is a waste of Lego, and never build anything like this again. Don't submit anything like this ever again. Okay, World War II.
I see we got yet another.
Yep, it's standard brick warfare stuff. It's standard, just stack the bricks. That's your set. Put up a plate. That's a wood bar.
Wood-like pieces.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that when you can use a 1x4 plates or tiles in their place. You can spread them out so it looks kind of jagged, and that makes it look much more authentic in a war scene. This car is just a car. That's probably a set.
It looks like a modernized truck.
Yeah, this doesn't fit the 1940s.
There should be more clever with actual Lego pieces. Like, I don't know why no one uses those soldier helmets that they use for like Lego Toy Story. Those army minifigures.
Exactly. Maybe they're just getting expensive. That might be part of it. Next, we're on to Exo Snake. I believe this is yours.
These are custom too.
I have mixed
Wait a
feelings
minute.
about this.
Was this from when I told you that you could do this?
Sorry?
Or I was talking to X, so I don't know if he heard me. I think I told him one stream that you could actually make custom minifigures on a studio, and I think this might be the result of it.
Yes, I can
I don't
tell.
know.
Like, here's the thing. Exoforce is an absolutely fantastic theme. I collected so many of those mechs, and they are absolutely fantastic designs. But it kind of looks like you just copy and pasted it here. I like the idea, but it looks painted. It looks like you just put this up on MS Paint and just dropped it on a minifigure torso. It looks kind of ugly. Do you have any defense for yourself, Echo Snake?
What?
Do you have any defense for yourself for using MS
I
Paint?
just came back from bathroom. What did I miss?
We are reviewing your Exoforce models.
Oh yeah, mine trash. I know.
Yes. Do you have
Was this from?
do you have any excuses you'd like to make for the MS Paint minifigures?
MS Paint. MS Paint. I'm sorry. I was using Paint Tool SI and my own pressure tablet for it.
Could have fooled me.
I'm kind of curious. Was this? What was that?
That was somebody's nose. It sounded like. Wasn't me.
Sounds
Never mind.
of anger.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Was this from when I told you could do this off a Studio XO? Where you can make custom minifigures?
The part designer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did try to put the face print and torso print on for the cam minifigure, but I still don't know how to actually imported to the studio.
Oh, oof. But it did. The part designer worked.
Maybe.
What?
The part designer worked.
I mean, I actually have already the bricks with print on them. And again, I don't know how to import them to the those prints to the studio.
Yeah. My biggest
Mm.
complaint with these figures isn't the concept, it's that it doesn't fit the Lego style. It does look homemade. If you can make this look in the official Lego style, make the colors look a little bit more rounded off like official Lego minifigures, I'd say this would be absolutely fantastic figures.
No.
Okay, maybe not this one. Or this one. Okay.
Oh, it's Karen. Oh no, not again.
I'm not going to talk about that. Okay, Nerf Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of
Ignore the before you start. Ignore the base plate. This is just so I can put these on there.
One of the base. I like the base plate. It looks more grounded up.
Yeah, but you could cover up the sides with grass or sidewalks or something.
Isn't there like a base plate road base plates in green?
Yes, but those aren't being produced anymore. Those were made back in the early 2000s with an airport set, actually.
Oh man, that was the best.
Actually, no, that's the modern base plate. That's from like modern time. I think that's the 32 by 32, and it's the modern version of it.
Not in green, I don't think. Not road plates in green.
Oh, that's what you mean. Oh yeah, those are.
Yeah, this is good, but there's nothing exciting about it. It's hard to roast, but it's hard to appreciate. That's what I'm getting at here. It's just functional. It does its job. There's nothing super special, nothing offensive about it. Okay.
Oh, we are like, let's see if we can actually roast this, because I was like, ooh, I want to see how this goes.
Yeah, I can't. I don't have anything bad to say about this. It's just fine. It's good. Okay, we've covered this.
This is fine.
More war, just stacking bricks. Have a building, have a car, have a wall. Okay,
have a tree.
Yeah, have some trees. Just stack some bricks. You got some trees. Over here we
and
have
the same build for that wire thing.
Yep, the wires. We have crap. We have this artillery. Artillery looks okay, but overall, not good. I'll be honest, Exosnake, I kind of like these. These aren't bad. I love Exoforce MOCs, and these feels like a early stages of official Lego models. Yeah, it does feel like you're kind of recycling ideas and parts from the official line. Like I recognize this from the Jungle Wave.
I mean, it's supposed to be a sequel to Jungle Wave, but being more of that style, how the Lego Pirates set being so apparently a sequel to the actual classic Pirates character, that being more cleverly done, as it doesn't scream as it's a sequel to Exoforce, as a just being a sequel, but you know it, but younger fans be like, oh, it's
a spin-off.
Exoforce. Yeah, but it's technically a sequel if you know what Exoforce is.
Yeah, I feel like you're playing it a little bit safe here. You're playing it a little bit too conservative. You need to give your series its own creative vision right here. You have a lot more parts to work with now than we did back in the late
I prefer
2000s.
going more like limited style because I see like it seems to be more fun as like you limit your bricks to kind of it seems to be more fun, at least to me.
I respect that. The limitations force you to think more creatively.
Yeah.
I still suggest finding your own vision for this. It feels a little bit too reminiscent of specific Lego sets, like the striker or the large tarantula-like model from the first year, and the spider-like creature from the last year.
I used to prefer use those anime style face prints because I was like when Lego was doing more of a kind of uncanny looking Lego figures. Like even like in those small sports, did like some of their faces. Like the one guy that goes like his like one eye like closed, and still like the face, or that Timmy guy with like those more cartoon looking eyes.
Yeah, if you say so. This is all right. I don't have too much to say about this one. This one does feel more unique conceptually. The tires we never see in Exoforce. They fit very well here, style-wise.
There are also a few stuff that I probably didn't show that this set can do. Like for example, the cockpit and like the whole thing can like lift up to reveal the boat insides inside it, and also it's like on the ball joints.
Yeah, I see that. It's clearly an all-terrain vehicle to fit in the new jungle environment. Not bad.
Yeah.
This one feels like the second wave from the first year of a. I don't recall what that model is. You probably know the one I'm talking about, right?
No, that's just a cancel set by a bit sweet.
I
The Jungle
thought
Crusher, if you know. 81. I could send you an image. It's the set 8106 from Exoforce that's supposed to be for a deep jungle, but it was cancelled.
it reminds me of an official set from the second wave of the first year of Exoforce.
Ah.
Yeah. Overall, very nice design still. Okay, we have a no mock. This is just a meme. Fake Lego, real Lego. Holy fantastic. I love it. Disgusting poop. This is very good. I approve of this message. I want to see this spread around.
I mean, it's not just the same
Mhm.
image, but so it makes sense why it's poop.
Okay, this is more of Exo Snake stuff. Honestly, I don't care for this. It feels a little bit flat. There's not much definition here.
It's supposed to be a style of the 2007 wave of Exoforce because it essentially is that.
Yeah, it doesn't
This
work
is
for me
my last
personally.
warning when it comes to this. It's going to get worse from here.
Um, it can't be that bad. Okay,
You'll see what I'm talking about. Actually, go scroll up on yours and you'll know exactly what I'm saying.
I'll get there soon. I like the concept for this vehicle. It reminds me of the Rio's tank from the first year. I love the green color and the wheels, but it needs to be smoothed out. It looks kind of even. I don't like how this shape goes down to this. I do like this little detail here where we have the retractable staircase.
Yeah,
Ladder.
personally same build as from the Daniel attack.
Okay. I like the concept here. I feel like you can polish it though. Is this supposed to be a medical transport?
Yeah, but because I tried to like fit the actual piece, but it didn't fit, so I just decided to use a brick build. So again, do that more limited kind of with bricks.
Yeah, this piece did exist back then, so it would be totally fair for you to use it. But I appreciate the brick built version.
Also one thing. Also one more thing.
Yep.
The back thing. It might look kind of strange with this hollow stat. That's because it can actually open as each of those two by, and I don't know how many it is. I have forgotten the number. Plates can fold out as on those are like on the ratchet joints.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. That's a nice detail. Still, I feel like there's some way you can polish that function
Maybe,
somehow.
I don't know.
This looks like a new version. It looks like a cross between the three different versions of. I forget his names. The pilot character, the blue hair guy. It feels like.
Karen.
No, I mean it reminds me of the official aerial ships. I really like this design. I love.
You mean Stealth Hunter, Sky
This
Guardian,
is Karen's
and
ship, by
Chameleon
the way.
Hunter?
Yeah, this is very reminiscent of that. It's very aerodynamic. I like these little tusks up front.
Yeah, also inspired from Sky Guardian. I never liked the 2007 wave most of the time, but I still kind of like as like it has some good parts and some bad parts.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay, so after this picture, don't scroll up,
Okay.
and I'll tell you, and let me know when you're done with this one.
Okay. We have our tank. Looks like we have a wrecking ball. Looks like it might be energy based. I like that a lot. Very nice.
Yeah, it's supposed to be very energy.
A little
And also,
boxy.
That's pretty good.
It's a little bit boxy. If you could
Yeah.
find some way to round this off somehow, this would be a perfect model. I like the
Yeah,
I like the concept. Very
Yeah, I do try to make it look like a,
Alright,
like a bear. And
before
also has like
you-
also each of these had like a feature that being as like this one on the back is you can see probably like a barrel or something, because I did use kind of as like this 2016 Pohato set as like both those arms can like move up and down.
I see what you're doing.
Alright,
Yeah.
Yeah, for the chain to actually
you
moving.
scroll
And
up.
also inside of it, inside of those chains, also to make it more sturdy, also it fitted the actual rod, so that the chain pieces won't like fell out on those technical connections.
Very nice. As you were saying, Nerf Boy?
Alright, before you scroll up, are you sure you want to proceed? Because I swear you will hate it. I didn't post it, however, I know exactly what it is. Are you
Look,
sure you want to scroll up?
we've seen some bad things today. We've seen some atrocious things on Brick Tier. It can't be any worse. Okay.
Alright, don't say I didn't
Definitely
warn
not.
you.
Hey,
Told
it's a
you.
hot boy.
I told you.
Okay.
You just
Quack,
got
quack,
pranked, boy.
You are blocked.
I got you blocked them.
Okay.
You can show the
This is
message
so
still.
sad. A tragic death.
I called it. I was
Thank
like,
you, everyone, for joining us for this special edition of Mock Hour. We'll need to edit that out in post. I hope you enjoyed the roasts we performed. King John Briggs should be back with us next week. I might join him then. Maybe not. We'll
and I
see what
might
happens.
be here as well.
Maybe
Yes.
I'll make more
how's
extra
it
for
in my
smokes,
weekend?
who knows?
We have more exciting content coming up for you on Club Brick videos over the next week or so, and we'll see you then. We'll also be on the Discord if you want to talk about stuff or see details on the minifigures or anything else. So,
All
anything
right.
else, you guys?
That would be
No,
more
I got
interesting on
nothing.
my
All right.
fixing those Exoforce smokes.
All right,
I don't know.
Exo Snake, Nerf Boy,
You
thank you for. Sorry.
I was over here like, are you sure? I told you it was gonna get worse. I could tell you that.
You warned me. I'll say that.
And he didn't listen.
Exo Snake, Nerf Boy, thank you for joining me for this episode of Mock Hour / Mock Roast, and we will see you next week with King John Brick. And
All
until
right.
next time, play well.
You're welcome.
This is Nerf Boy signing off.